What's poppin', everyone? You got your coach of the Chim Chargers here today for our Week 5 battle of the APA. Sort of a little bit overdue just because last weekend I was out hanging out at Pokemon Worlds, which was a lot of fun. And, I didn't get a chance to get my APA game done or anything, so I had to do it when I got back. I had to do 2 APA games, Week 5 and Week 6, which are actually going up today and tomorrow. So today's going to be Week 5 APA battle. Tomorrow's going to be Week 6 APA battle, so had to play a little bit of catch up, but was able to do that just fine. And as for WBE, actually this weekend or this week is actually a break week for WBE. So between week 12 and playoffs, we had a 1 week break. So playoffs will resume this coming up week. So I'm very excited about that as well. Hopefully we can do well in that. And I also want to give a shout out to my boy Archit Common Dude. He's been really helping me out a lot with getting these Citra replays and stuff. Especially when I had to go to Worlds, I had to pre-record or pre-schedule a lot of different stuff, like the WBE battle and things like that. So he was really helpful in getting me all the replays and stuff for everything so far. So thank you, my man. Appreciate it. And today I'm going to be taking on my boy kyleaye, coach of the Miami, I think Phanpys, right? So he has a really cool team. He's bringing Pansage, Cyndaquil, Aipom, Electrike, Riolu, and Tortuga. But this is not just any old battle, okay? This I've decided here, right? Let me tell you guys what's going down here. We have our own sort of rule set for this battle, just because I wanted to have some fun. I know my boy Kyle loves to bring memes, a lot of heat sets, a lot of fun sets, and like a lot of themed teams. I think one time he brought like all choice Scarfers versus I think someone like maybe A-Drive or something in WBE. So I know this man likes to bring fun stuff. So I approached him with this rule set that I had in mind. I said, hey, dude, what we can do, right, is going to be fun. We can take, so any Pokemon on our team that has a higher base attack than special attack can run only special attacking moves as their offensive moves. Similarly, Pokemon that have higher base special attack than attack can only run physical attacking moves as their offensive moves. I guess utility and status moves and whatever are still allowed, like Stealth Rocks or Toxic or T-Wave or anything like that, still allowed. Z moves, of course, allowed, as always. So I thought this could inspire some heat sets from both of us and see who can try to come out on top in that way. So I of course wasn't taking this game seriously, but at the same time, I wanted to see if I could out-heat him and if he could out-heat me, because this is something that's more on his turf, I guess. So I wanted to try that out just for fun. And I'm still bringing like some staples and stuff, like for instance Boomburst Halo, because its special attack is still lower than its attack, and then like Nasty Plot Krogunk. So the thing about Krogunk though, Krogunk has the same base attack as special attack, which means that I guess I could have chosen one or the other. So I instead told him to choose for me, because they both have the same base attack and special attack. So he chose special attack. And similarly, Pansage has the same attack and special attack stats. So I told him, bring a special attacking Pansage if you want to bring it, because I think that's more heat, and he agreed on that too. So I am bringing Nasty Plot Krogunk here, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, right? Let me tell you what the real heat that I have on my team is. Okay, I have physical attacking Amora, right? With it's Stealth Rocks, T-Wave, and Return Bulldoze with Focus Sash. I also have here Scarfed Golett, which is all special attacking. So we have Earth Power, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast. And then Ponyta, which is Z Sunny Day, with of course Solar Beam, Flamethrower, and Hidden Power Ground. And finally Bidoof, which is Simple Bidoof, Charge Beam with 3 special attacks, Bolt Beam coverage, Shadow Ball. I'm very excited to show you guys this team. And he's also bringing, so I'm looking at his team, I'm like, okay, he could have, it has to be special Pansage, physical Cyndaquil, special Aipom, physical Electrike, more than likely maybe a special Riolu, Nasty Plot or something, and then a special Tortuga. So let's just go ahead and see what happens here. My goal going into this match was to try to get up Stealth Rocks as early as possible, just because Stealth Rocks could be potentially great in terms of getting rid of Sturdy from Tortuga. Could be Sturdy Berry Juice with Shell Smash, special attacking set. So just wanted to get up Rocks and see how the game went, see what kind of heat he brought. So let's find out right now what goes on in this match. And as you can see, he decides to challenge me, and this may or may not be my first mistake. We'll find out if he really did bring the heat, if he really is a true heat connoisseur. So he's gonna be leading off with the Pansage, right? So I just decide here, gonna go for the Stealth Rocks turn 1. He just stays in. I probably might have been able to return it and just knock it out, so that could have been nice. But I think the rocks overall, in terms of chip damage versus his team, and the fact that he likely will not have hazard control, is going to be really good for us overall. So I just decided to sack Amora here, as the rocks are already up. I can now start trying to put in work with one of my more offensive mons, I should say. So I'm going to bring out Ponyta, Hida, of course, and I'm just going to go here for the Z Sunny Day, so I can get a boost in my speed and get the sun up to power up Flamethrower. So he's going to go into Electrike here, as he takes chip damage from rocks, which is pretty good. I can go ahead and set up my Sunny Day, Z Sunny Day, hit him up with the Firium Z, and as you can see, we're going to get up a nice +1 speed. It's a nice speed boost here. The sun is shining bright, and the sunlight turned harsh. So now it's time to go for the Flamethrower, do a good amount of damage to Electrike, knock it out in one hit. So that's awesome. So we got rid of the Electrike, which is really, really clean. He's gonna bring out Riolu. I'm like, okay, what's Riolu gonna do? I have a Flamethrower right now. I'm going well right now. He whips out the Rain Dance. I'm like, wait a second, yo, calm down, my boy, calm down. He brings out Rain as I go for a Flamethrower. Not gonna do much damage. I do get a burn here, but it shouldn't matter because this Riolu can only run special attacks anyways, so it is fine. Like, he's gonna switch out now, right, into his Cyndaquil, as I just go ahead here, get up a Sunny Day. So I'm thinking to myself, he has Rain Dance. It must be Swift Swim, Swift Swim Tortuga, right? So I'm like, okay, this is a little bit tricky to play around. But Cyndaquil, what's Cyndaquil gonna do to me, right? I have HP Ground, gonna go for that right now. Hit him up. It's not able to knock him out, even after the rocks chip damage. And then he whips out a Z move, and I'm like, wait a second. Cyndaquil actually has something that can be Ponyta, and look at this move, right? Z Dig, Tectonic Rage, and I'm like, oh shoot. I did not foresee this, and Ponyta is gonna go down here. That's some massive damage right there from Cyndaquil. So Cyndaquil beat Ponyta. I didn't expect that at all. So that was some really, really solid prep on Cyndaquil there for this matchup. So I'm gonna bring in Guardian, my boy Golett, right? So I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast. I just wanted to show off my Choice Scarf Focus Blast here, and that I can always hit because I'm no guard, right? So he's gonna bring back in Pansage. I'm like, okay, I don't want to stay in with Golett here. Just want to switch out here into my Krogunk. I figured that I might be able to just wall this thing straight up, as he has Spiky Shield, and that kind of just led me to believe I could probably just wall this thing. I wasn't sure if he had coverage or not for Krogunk, and I looked through its move pool and I didn't see coverage, but lo and behold, he does pack Hidden Power of the Psychic type, I think, and he knocks me out here. And the sun actually screwed me over. Like, I completely forgot Dry Skin, and then all of a sudden I was in range of that HP Psychic. I think it would not have knocked me out from full, but yeah, that was really cool that he brought that Spiky Shield here. So I just bring out my Tailo. I'm just trying to like get a couple mons here, even up the score a little bit with Tailo. Tailo can easily do that just because of how much of a threat it is. But I'm a bit worried right now. Because of the fact that Riolu's still there with the Rain Dance and that Tortuga's still in the back. So I'm a little bit worried right now. And I'm like, okay, Tailo, what can you do here, buddy? And look at that. See, he has the prankster Rain Dance. So yeah, Tailo can take another life here. Take another life with knocking out Riolu, of course. So I'm just gonna knock this out, right? I'm gonna knock this out. Riolu's going down, and now it's just a matter of me trying to be able to knock out this Tortuga, which it could be done if he decides to go for the wrong move or something. He's just gonna go ahead here and click Surf, no Shell Smash or anything. So I did have HP Grass on this Tailo set in order to beat a Tortuga, but I could never have imagined he would bring Rain Dance Riolu and then Swift Swim Tortuga, because I was expecting one or the other of its other two abilities. It could have been Solid Rock or Sturdy, but he didn't bring that, and my Bidoof gets 2 KO. That was a bulky Eviolite set with T-Bolt. I tried to T-Bolt it and it did knock it out because I'm pretty sure he was also bulky Eviolite. He definitely had a lot of Spit FEVs. He's gonna knock out my Arceus. Unfortunately, he was able to defeat the God of Little Cup, and finally I can bring out here my Golett, which is still Choice Scarf but not faster than Swift Swim, and he's gonna knock me out here with a Surf to win the game, a 2-0 victory to him. And yeah, really solid game overall. Like, I mean, like, at the same time, while I was not taking this match seriously, while I wasn't really playing seriously at all, Kyle brought some really heat sets. He brought some really fun mons. I mean, I could not have expected half of the things he brought or more. Like Swift Swim, I could never have imagined he would bring, you know, like Rain, like actual Swift Swim with Rain Dance Riolu. That was really good prep on his part. And I'm pretty sure like his APOM was like nasty plot as well. So I think if I was able to like prevent the Rain from being set up, I actually won with Focus Blast Golett versus the rest of his team. But it was really cool to see the sets that he brought. I think what really took me by surprise was the Zedig Cyndaquil and maybe the hidden power tech on the Pan stage. But really solid prep on his part. Like, I definitely respect him as a heat connoisseur. He definitely brings heat sets, and I just wanted to sort of make it in this kind of matchup, in this kind of scenario where it could sort of, I guess, inspire him to bring a lot more heat and stuff. And I wanted to see that in this matchup. Despite that fact that we lost, you know, it was still a really fun match. And you know, tomorrow's game is gonna go up, which I will definitely try harder to win with a more serious team, I would say. But great game to my man Kyle. Be sure to check him out, of course. He should be uploading at the same time as me, I think. So yeah, be sure to check him out. And that's gonna be it. I'll see you all on the battle going up tomorrow, and peace.